Whatever you do, just stay true and show passion. When you talk, you precise.
I took a flight for the paddock. You should be all so dramatic. I care. Anything you want, boy, forget it. You just make me feel.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, the CEO Trend, but that's just who you guys may know me as. Really and truly, I am Trinity. So I come before you all today to share with you who Trinity really is and why she is the way that she is. I had given myself a project to do months ago. I wrote it in my notes to write a letter to my old self and write a letter welcoming my new self in, but I never got a chance to do it until December 3rd. I was laying in my bed and I was feeling kind of down, and my spirit kept urging me to get up and to write those letters. And so I did. And after writing the letters, God put it on my heart to come publicly and share these letters with you all, because in a way it is me telling my story, which is my assignment that God has given me to do for the longest. I just haven't had the strength or the courage to do it, but I prayed before this video, so just bear with me. I'm coming to you all in my most vulnerable form, so let's get right into it. I have my letters, and I got some tissue in case I cry. A letter to my old self. This is a letter to the girl who Trinity used to be, but this is a moment of reflection and an opportunity to heal, forgive, and give you grace. So, dear Trinity, I want to start off by saying you will never be the same again, but you're a big part of why I am who I am today. You've been through and endured so much that has molded and shaped you into who you're becoming. I want to start off by apologizing to you for settling and not standing firm on your known standards, boundaries, morals, and beliefs. I want to apologize for putting you in uncomfortable situations, predicaments, and environments due to the urge of wanting to say no, but the fear and hesitation of actually saying it. I apologize for those times I had the opportunity to speak up or defend you, but I swallowed my tongue instead. I apologize for all the times that I allowed you to be mistreated just so that I could people please. I apologize for all the times you deserve justice, but I allowed you to be hurt and face those unjust things just to protect others from reaping the consequences of their actions. I apologize for all those times I tried to selfishly take your life just because I couldn't handle the pressure, experiences, events, and unexpected circumstances of this thing we call life. I apologize for allowing you to drown in depression, anxiety, PTSD, overthinking thoughts, and suicidal tendencies, knowing that you needed help but resisting and holding back from receiving it because I was too afraid of the help. I apologize for all the liquor and marijuana I filled your system with because I didn't know how to cope. I apologize for the times I put your life in danger because I chose to run away since I didn't feel safe or heard at home. But instead of facing it, I put you in further danger by running the streets with no destinations and sometimes with no coat or shoes on. I apologize for leaving you in unhealthy friendships and relationships just so that you wouldn't be alone and could feel a sense of the love you've always longed for. I apologize for all the opportunities I allowed you to miss just because I allowed others to project their fears and doubts onto you. I apologize for not chasing your dreams just because your dreams were too big for others to conceptualize. I apologize for beating you up and not giving you grace at times you needed it most. I apologize for being so hard on you instead of taking the time to acknowledge and embrace you for all the great things you've accomplished. I apologize for the times I told you that you couldn't do something that deep down inside I knew you could. I apologize for the things that I allowed you to miss out on just because they seemed too hard or far-fetched. I apologize for withholding you from taking risks because I was too afraid of change and had a fear of the unknown. I apologize for the things that I allowed you to quit just because they started to get challenging. I apologize for staying silent, keeping things bottled up inside that I knew you needed to release. I apologize for all those times I let you stay when you should have left. Although unfortunately it was out of my control, I want to apologize for the constant hands that were abusively laid on you, whether it was family or a significant other. I hate that you had to experience and undergo so much mental, emotional, and physical abuse from people, but I apologize for not always knowing how to shield and protect you. I apologize for allowing you to be coerced, pressured, and influenced to engage in unwanted sexual activity. I apologize for all the uncomfortable situations and environments you were placed in just because I wanted to fit in. I apologize to the people I let you hurt just because you were hurt. I apologize for allowing you to believe that you knew everything, which made you not listen to people that had your best interests. I apologize for making you believe that God didn't care about you, love you, or accept you just because of the unfortunate things that you were going through in life. I apologize for the times that you wanted to pray, but I convinced you that there was no point because God wouldn't hear you, and I had you believing for so long that life wouldn't get any better. I apologize for allowing you to live in the world, indulging in the evil ways of the world because living a righteous life seemed too hard and pleasing God seemed impossible. I apologize for the temptations I didn't resist that resulted in you indulging in them. I apologize for judging and labeling you based on your mistakes. I apologize for not holding you accountable. I apologize for allowing you to live for others, ignoring the urge and burning desire inside of you to live the life you've always wanted to live. I apologize for dimming your light just because you shine too bright for others to see. I apologize for doubting and second guessing your potential while allowing you to be somebody you were not instead of helping you become who you were always destined to be. This is the letter I wrote to the old version of myself, which includes my younger self as well. I wrote this letter to reflect on who I used to be and all that I've encountered and endured. I wrote this letter to forgive myself for who I once used to be, shed that old skin, and release that dead weight so that I can move forward and transition into the higher version of myself, the version of me who God created me to be. So now I would like to read a letter that I wrote to welcome my new self in. I would say future self, but this is somebody that I intentionally plan to be from this day forward, which is why I chose not to write this letter until I was ready to release the old and embrace the new. A letter to my new self. Dear new me, the Trinity whom you were created to be. You're going to be, achieve, and do all the things that your old self didn't have the ability or capacity to. You're going to raise the bar. You will not only set your standards and boundaries, but be vocal about them and stand on them. You're one who will not be afraid to say no. You're one who will not fold under pressure. You will not allow your voice to be silenced, nor will you silence your own voice. You will not settle or stand for anything or anyone that does not serve you. You're one who will not allow anything into your life that reminds you of the past and things that you had to heal from. You will not tolerate any disrespect, mistreatment, or injustice. You will treat others as you desire to be treated. You will no longer allow yourself to be hurt just to protect others. Just as you have to suffer the consequences to your actions, so will those that do wrong against you. You're one who goes to therapy to cope with your mental health. You're one who forgives yourself and gives oneself grace. You're one who knows how to walk away and stay away. You're one who only wants to be aligned with people, places, and things that are beneficial to your divine purpose, calling, and assignment. You surround yourself with people who align with your future, not your past history. You're one who takes heed to your discernment. You're one who will notice a red flag, draws a line there, and moves accordingly. You're one who operates in confidence and courage because as Psalms 46:5 says, God is within her, she will not fail. You're one who walks with your head held high, chin up, chest out, and shoulders back. You're one who isn't afraid to take risks and is not intimidated by challenges because as Philippians 4:13 says, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You're one who is eager to embark on new opportunities. You're one who knows that what's for you will always be for you and nothing or no one can stop the plans in which God has for you. You're one who persistently chases after your dreams no matter what because you understand that the world may not believe in you, but God does. God didn't give them the vision. He gave it to you. You're one who's not influenced by others' opinions. You're one who dates with the intention to marry. You don't believe in sneaky links or situationships. You're one who practices abstinence because you understand that God created sex as a sacred act that symbolizes deep commitment and a unity of a marriage covenant. You will not engage in unprotected sex or sex before marriage because your body is to remain a temple. If the man that's interested in dating you has an issue with you being abstinent, then you know that man is not for you and is not your kingdom spouse. You're one who operates like a Proverbs 31 woman. You're one who attracts and does not chase. You're one who lives an intentional and righteous life according to God's will, plan, and purpose for you. You're one who trusts God and is obedient to his instructions. You're one who does what God tells you to do instead of doing what it is that you want to do. Therefore, you walk by faith and not by sight. You're one who is stronger than your mind and emotions. You know how to maintain emotional control. You're one to resist the devil and to tell him to flee. You're one who tells the Lord to lead you not into temptation and to deliver you from evil because you're no longer one who lives lukewarm. You're one who chooses you and follows God. You're one who speaks, thinks, does, acts, reacts, and operates in a way that reflects and honors Christ. You're one who understands that the power of the tongue is real, so you guard your lips and tongue and is very mindful of what you say. You're one who puts God first, includes him in all that you do, pray, praise, fast, and seeks God consistently. And because of that, you're one who will live an abundant, soft, luxury, successful lifestyle. You're one whose dreams will become reality, whose visions will come to fruition, and whose manifestations will come to pass. All because you're an individual who is focused, consistent, diligent, disciplined, hardworking, and knows how to prioritize. You're one who wants to live to see why God has kept you, as well as fulfill your purpose. You're one who knows your self-worth and doesn't question it. You're one who doesn't need or seek validation from anyone because you know exactly who you are. You're one who believes that the sky is the limit, so you strive to achieve every goal that you have. You're one who continues to persevere and keeps your faith no matter how hard life gets. This new version of me is going to be the best version of me, the one who heals her inner child. A version of me that has been developed through reflecting on who I used to be versus who I want to be. This new me is who I was always destined to be, but I had to learn, find, and transition into. So now I want to humbly release that old version of me and welcome in the new me. And these are the letters that I wrote to myself. I didn't realize how much my soul needed this activity until I actually did it. So I highly encourage you all to take the time to write a letter to your old self and write a letter welcoming your new self in. Until next time, bye.